Let me get it. And that's why Dolphins don't go to high school today. Because Dolphins are dumb. That's why they don't go to high school. Hey, what's going on, guys? It's the basement. Got a great show for you. I'm Red K. Oh man, you gonna choose each other? To my left, all right. Of course, as usual, we have
Lionheart X.
And the loneliest wolf by choice.
And MF Dungeoneer.
Great you guys could join us. We got a great show here for you. Like, our show is literally jam-packed with stuff, man. A couple quick things came out today and tomorrow. GDC, of course, is going on. We had Konami announce their 50th anniversary. They're going to have a collection for Castlevania. All those games are going to be on it, as well as Contra.
Yes.
So we're going to definitely get that.
Yes.
Nintendo announced a Nintendo Direct, but it's going to be an indie Direct. So Nintendo's going to have indie games. Toei Entertainment, which makes Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Super, they said that there is not going to be a Dragon Ball Super that's going to go out on the summer, even though everybody's saying there is. And that's the thing they want you to stop saying.
Wow.
And Bethesda has announced that they will be at E3, which is kind of big because if you played Fallout 76,
I thought they'd still be hidden in a vault.
yeah.
They should be
I mean,
at this point.
Like we were saying, GDC is going down right now, the Game Developer Console, and Doom 3 is going to be at E3, but Gearbox is going to be over at GDC, and we're hoping that they bring out Borderlands 3. I mean, what else could it be?
And PAX too, right?
Yeah, they
yeah,
had PAX
PAX,
as well. So there was a teaser that they gave out. Do we have that, Alan? Yeah, hold on. We got the teaser that they gave out, and they're saying March 28th. They're gonna be. What could it be? There was like a little little picture that was blurred
new
out
IP,
as well,
yeah.
right?
New IP. Gotta be a new IP.
From Gearbox. it looked shell shaded.
Yeah.
It did.
It,
It,
looked,
it
it
really
looked cell
does.
shaded as well.
Well, hey, the thing is, didn't a Respawn do the same thing? Isn't Apex a little cell shaded? New IP, boom.
I mean,
Better
until,
not.
Set in the Borderlands universe.
until we hear something that says Titanfall drop. Yeah.
It
So
better not.
I'll tell you what,
I
though,
want
man.
Borderlands 3 though.
If they come out with something else like Borderlands Mobile or something else,
If they say
like that,
Borderlands
they are
Mobile,
gonna get annihilated.
Yeah, if anything
It has
Mobile
to be
says, yeah.
Borderlands
if
3.
Borderland Mobile happens, I am starting a riot.
Like it's
We
gotta
are-
be.
well,
we
You
are-
guys got home phones, right?
we're
We
rioting.
do.
so we're talking about
It's happening.
GDC's going on right now as we're talking right now, and
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Google has came out and they've announced their new baby Stadia.
Stadia.
Yeah, there we go. I was thinking
sound
I was
like a
thinking Sativa.
You sound like it sounded like a medicine for a
But
commercial.
listen,
One
it dropped-
daily sativa.
we got a trailer up for you right now. Hey, yo, Alan, run the trailer for the
Stadia.
Stadia,
Stadia.
the new
Stadia.
Google platform.
From the beginning of time, games have brought us
man.
together. Players and spectators. By the handful, the hundreds, and the thousands.
It's like
We built stadiums. Places to gather around every kind of spectacle. Glory,
Is this the game?
tragedy,
Oh.
pageantry,
Great
community,
there it is.
rivalry, and wonder. Until every city, town, and village had a place where anyone could
No,
play.
video games, right? There we
Thousands
go.
of
There
years
it is.
later, our games have changed. But our need to come together remains. This new era of gaming needs a new place. One place where anything you dream can be built. Playgrounds for every imagination. One place where you and everyone you know and everyone they know will all play together.
Why they gotta show the dude in the macaroni?
I mean, it's about they
Gaming.
want you to
One
be
place
a platform
that
that
never
everybody's
stops
like
evolving.
streaming.
Where
I guess.
everyone will play
Mac and cheese.
He's gay. I don't know if you knew that.
and watch
And he's furry. Yeah.
What?
And black.
and create.
Also streaming. He's furry.
Everything Trump. Concerned.
From any screen at any time.
We gotta talk about
They are, huh?
that controller.
One place for all the ways we play. This
And we now bring you the Stadia. So the Stadia is actually not going to be an actual console. What it is streaming, their streaming platform that's in the clouds and everything like that. And they have some pretty decent tech they were talking about.
I mean, yeah, I know it's a controller technically, but then you could also use your own controller with it. So you don't need the Stadia controller, so it's kind of
Yeah.
weird. I
So,
think it's
like,
got more
what-
stable connection, but they're claiming that it's got more power than the Xbox One X and the PS4 combined.
Yeah.
Like-
but if you have the Wi-Fi to get it on.
Is it a computer
It's
or
a
is
streaming service.
Oh, it's a service.
Mm-hmm.
But what is
Okay.
it? But what does it run through? Right? Does it run through your PC?
It runs on anything.
Yeah.
So like through a PS4.
Phone,
and-
PS4, anything that has a screen.
It's more
then
powerful
if
than the
it-
PS4 on PS4.
Yeah.
Like,
That's what I was about to say.
Just
Like,
a
is
little
it
It's
more?
the PS4 streaming thing. I forget what it's called. The
PlayStation Now.
PlayStation Now. It's
But that's not more powerful than the PS4.
but it
Because
depends
it
on your
is
Wi-Fi.
What was that? What was that service that came out with a while ago that tanked and was trying to do the same thing?
Ouya?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Ouya box and stuff
It was more like, ooh, no.
Oh no! Oh no!
One service you're definitely gonna be paying for in the future, though. Apex Legends just came out with their
Battle Pass.
yes. What's this
Season
about?
1. It's 950 Apex coins, which is essentially $9.50, which you have to buy for $10 to get 950 because you can't buy them individually. Season 1 Battle Pass, I think it goes for 90 days, Season 1. You can basically, it allows you to play the game. You get the new character, Octane.
We actually have the trailer
He
for
is
that.
Weird.
Yeah,
Matter of fact, run the trailer.
so we'll see about him. Octane looks really cool. He's got a jump pad as an ability. He's got like a spin pack that he's constantly running at, so he's like running in a faster motion,
24 hours after
always
riding a
regenerating.
grenade blast
It's
to
really,
beat the
it's
Gauntlet
really
speed
interesting
record.
for him. But
Octavio Silva
you get 3
awoke
new
with
skins
brand new
for
robotic
Mirage,
legs, and thus
Wraith,
Octane
and
was
Lifeline,
born.
and then throughout the season 1, there's potentially 110 levels to earn in the game, which all give you stuff.
But don't you get automatic like a level 27 or something like that?
There's a special version of the pass you can get for 2,800 coins that will give you a bonus 25 levels right off the bat.
But no Titan.
No Titans yet. Titanfall 3 not confirmed. Yeah.
Maybe someday.
Oh
Look
my
at that!
God.
Look at that kill.
That's
Curb
cool.
stomp.
That's
He's
so
got a
cool.
jackhammer foot.
Well,
Just
but aside from that,
Yeah.
also Mortal Kombat 11 just did their stress test.
Yes.
Their beta. Only in the U.S. though, nowhere
Yeah.
else. So haha.
Yeah, they had
So,
who the characters? I forgot.
The Scarlet,
Scarlet, Scorpion, and Baraka.
And Baraka, yep.
Yeah, watching the gameplay and stuff, watching it, it looks slow, but Ed Boon came out and said that the movement's gonna be sped up a little bit, and this is like if Street Fighter made a Mortal Kombat game, in my
Yeah.
opinion.
Well, and I mean that's kind of the point of the stress test, right? Like,
Yeah.
It's like, well, okay, we do need to fix some things.
Yeah,
right?
everything seems steady though. Like
It
everything.
seemed
like that.
fine.
Yeah.
I mean, aside from it does seem a
it
little
was
slow.
a little slow. That was
Yeah.
the biggest complaint I've heard from a couple
Yeah.
of people. I actually had a buddy I was talking about it at work, and he's like, "It's slow," and I'm like, "Eee."
Yeah, but it's also
And then I
like,
watched it. I was like, "It is slow."
It is.
Now, on Mortal Kombat's one thing, but let's talk Halo.
'Cause why not?
I love me some Halo. The Master Chief Collection was announced.
2050
to
was
be-
founded on Halo.
to be coming
That is
Easter egg.
I mean,
That's the Easter egg. The Master Chief Collection is coming to PC through Steam.
Yep.
And
Where it
it was so
belongs.
funny. We actually had National Pie Day. It was a pizza kind of thing. So many people online were so grateful for it finally coming to
yeah.
PC.
Including Reach.
They,
including
yeah,
Reach.
yeah, including Halo Reach. They started sending 343 Studios pizzas, tons of pizzas.
So they were like, please.
To where they went onto their Twitter, even 343 was just like, please, we have enough pizza.
They were like, please
Stop.
Please stop.
There's like 5 pizzas for every employee.
I mean,
And as a thank you for that, though, for what they did, you can now go on Halo and get the pizza skin for your assault rifle. So
That's
your
what's up.
assault rifle looks like it's covered in pepperoni.
It's like if
Thank
it
you.
shoots pepperonis, that'd be great too.
Oh my God.
all you fans,
That'd be
thank you.
amazing.
Thank you for the
Thank you
pizza.
for the pizza skin.
Pizza.
Oh man, that's great.
We had one quick story. We're talking about Turtle Rock Studios. They're gonna be making like a
They made something.
Left 4
What is
Dead
it?
type
Yeah.
game.
Bat
Yeah.
for blood.
Yeah. But more details of that over at the Facebook, Instagram page. You know what it is. 2050, The Basement. You to choose coming up next. Stay right there. Don't go anywhere. All right, welcome to You to Choose. Capcom
Bam.
is
Right up there. You
back.
See it. You see it.
There it
They're
is.
doing really good. They got the Street Fighters. They've got the Resident Evils. They got the Devil May Cry 5s.
There you go.
I was about to be like, how did you
You
forget?
got
They're
give me more
doing really
games.
good is what I'm trying to say. And we want to know, do you think Capcom's back? You to choose right now.
Capcom 100% back. With what Dre just said, Monster Hunter, Resident Evil, Devil May Cry. I mean, Resident Evil is one of the best games that come out this year so far. Great graphics, spooky moments, and a wonderful story that everyone loves.
Yeah, but how well have they been doing for their fighting games? You know, like Street Fighter, like Marvel vs. Capcom, Infinite. I think that they're not like they were in their glory days. They're getting better. I cannot deny that, but like they were in their glory days? Nah, fam.
Monster Hunter, finally back on console, gorgeous graphics. Capcom finally realized that with special events and DLC, you could have a long-lasting game of fire-roasted grade A quality.
So what you're saying is DLC that's already on the disc that I gotta pay for. Oh man, that's nah, I'm good. I would rather have all of my game and not it segmented in chunks and then sold to me. Yeah, I'm not down for that.
Have you played Devil May Cry 5?
Yeah, it's
simple.
great. It's great. You got me on that one. It's a great game.
Crowd reaction. Crowd reaction.
I mean, it deserves a round of applause. 11 years after this game comes out from 4, and Capcom shows that they can come out swinging with one of the best Devil May Cries ever, and my personal favorite game of the year so far.
But you want to know something that Capcom won't have? Somebody trusting them with their IPs again. So you probably won't have anything besides Capcom games.
All right, is Capcom back? Are they not? You to choose right now. Get in the chat. We'll answer it. We got the main topic coming up next. Once again, keeping it rolling on the Capcom talk. Hey, can I get the studio audience? Can I get a little love from the studio audience?
Guys.
Anything?
Thank
on.
you. It's our live robotic audience.
All right, so Devil May Cry 5 is
So good.
really good.
It's so good.
If you haven't played it, like we haven't done any like reviews yet as far as gaming reviews, but like I would
Triple
definitely.
S.
Yeah.
all you gotta
Triple
know.
S.
Is it
Triple S.
smoking?
Smoking.
Sexy?
It's sexy.
And it's styling?
Styling.
All right, okay. Just me. I
All
want to
right,
make sure.
all right,
about
really, really quickly. First thoughts, left to right, left to right. Dungeoneer.
I was like, what?
Yeah. My left and right.
It's great.
thought
It's
you have
freaking
played it, yes,
fantastic.
yeah, okay.
It's so good.
It's Devil May Cry in rare form.
that. Smoking, sexy, style.
Yeah.
I had so much fun. V is that boy, though.
V is that
If
boy.
you want easy S's, V.
Yeah, that's true.
Like,
Facts.
oh, just drop down Nightmare, game over.
You would.
Yeah.
I was not lying on you to choose. Best game I played so far this year.
Yeah,
It's
hands
super
down.
good.
It's so smooth, great graphics. It's wonderful.
Even better than Resident Evil? Would you
Yeah,
say?
I think so.
The crazy thing about Devil May Cry 5, which I think is great, is the fact that it's using the same engine that Resident Evil 7 brand, which is very reminiscent because Devil May Cry as a series itself was started on the RE2 engine.
Yep.
So it's like just piggybacking each
It's
other.
like a
things.
No,
super,
it was
like-
originally supposed to be RE.
Yeah,
It was
yeah.
supposed to be the next RE game, and then they were like,
We're
it's
making
not.
something else.
Let's just turn this.
So we're
Give
talking.
me silver hair.
So without any spoilers, you can don't worry. This is spoiler free. I'm only halfway through the game, but as I was talking with Lionheart X, I'm more than halfway as I saw it. But there's 3 characters to play. You already know V, Dante, and Nero. I was about to say Virgil.
I mean, it's his son though. So.
Is he? But no spoilers.
That's not from that game.
Yeah, no, it's not
That's-
a spoiler.
that's
it's not
legit
a spoiler.
not.
I mean,
Literally, it's
no,
not.
It's
they
not.
never
There's
confirmed
nothing-
anything.
Okay, spoiler for Devil May Cry 4
Yeah,
if you haven't
the
played
previous
4.
game.
There's nothing in Devil May
Never.
Cry 4 that says that he's
Never.
his son.
Yeah, it
He
does.
never confirmed that.
Never
in
confirmed that.
DMC4.
And I'm not done with it yet.
With his.
So,
Well, it did,
favorite
but-
character to play?
Dante, like playing through Dante just in the small parts he had just makes me wish while V was a blast and
Yeah.
Nero is solid as ever,
Yeah.
it just made me wish that we had a Devil May Cry where we're just Dante again.
Yeah.
Because he just plays so
He's so
good.
good.
I mean, the others are great, but Dante's just like, give us back Dante. Full game, please.
V was fun because he felt different. Getting used to like how his ranging works because he uses Shadow as his melee character, and Griffin as his long range is a little bit wonky at times, but they play off of each other really well. Best way I've heard for the characters to be explained for is Nero is like driving stick, and Dante's like driving F1, and and V is just, for me, it's just fun. It's just like, you want to just do stuff, just
a
do
go-kart.
stuff, just go. It's just so much fun.
He had an interesting mechanic with the whole like the demons can hurt but not kill.
Yeah.
He can't really hurt, but he can kill.
Yeah.
So it added an interesting mechanic to him and made him one of the
His
more
finishers are
Oh my god.
so cool.
Style.
Yeah, me personally, I haven't found, like, I don't think I can really pick out a favorite character until I play the game on a harder difficulty. Because anybody's played Devil May Cry knows that after you beat the first two normal and hard, that's when the game really opens up and it becomes an entirely different game. Different characters, different moves, the boss battles are different, all kinds of stuff. But Dante, you just have so many options.
Yeah.
So many options. It's like it's kind of like a fighting game in the sense that you have so many options, you don't know what to do, and you can just create different styles and everything like that. V, I like playing V. I like playing V in and being close to the battle. Like the way you're supposed to play V is to keep them safe away from everything. But I found it a lot more fun if you're like right next to the Shadow and I forget the bird's name. Griffin. When the battle's going on, like you're like right there. Like they could hit you.
Reading your book.
But yeah, they could hit you, but they can't. And it makes for a little bit, you actually hit harder when that happens too, the closer you are to them and stuff like that. So that makes it very interesting for me. I got to get some more, there's some tactical stuff you can do in there. Like you can mash buttons and win, but you really, and just Nero. I think all these characters could have their own game. Maybe not V. I might get bored with V, with a whole game of V.
Could be.
But Nero could have his own like side story.
Yeah.
Especially with all those Devil Busters. It's like he has special moves.
Yeah.
He does.
It's like he has regular moves and then special moves that are just crazy. I mean,
So many.
I can't really pick, but I would say I'm leaning Nero, but I know that I'll be Dante before the end of it.
I mean, come on now.
Yeah.
I'm sort of in the same boat. I'm leaning toward Nero because like
Devil
any
Busters.
game that lets me shoot my
Come
arm and then
on.
ride on it.
Oh, the freaking rocket arm.
What am I supposed to do about that?
Oh,
This is the same problem I have when games give me grappling hooks because I'm like, you know what? I'm just not
Which you also
gonna-
have.
Which is like, why?
He's over there. Gotcha.
Excuse me.
Not to mention the DLC, which I'm gonna get a Mega Buster
Oh, man,
and
come
some other
on.
stuff too.
I bought the 70 and then I got the Mega Buster. It's fun.
I don't want to buy DLC until I finish the game the way they wanted it to.
That's
Yeah.
that's
True.
what I
So
Fair enough.
no spoilers. I haven't beat the game. Some people on this side
Yeah.
side have beat the game.
Yeah.
So no spoilers. How do you feel when the end credits roll? Are you satisfied? Are you wanting more? Like, I mean, of course you want more, but
want
like,
more.
how do you feel? How did it leave you feel?
I think it was solid. It didn't leave like a lot of like pointless questions that you had to wait forever for or
11
things
years?
like that.
11 years.
It ended and you were just like, bummer, because you wanted to keep going with
Yeah.
it, and it was so much fun. It was just a really like solid start, middle, finish. It was really great.
This is the Devil May Cry that DMC should have been.
Yes.
And I will say that DMC is not a bad game,
Yeah,
but
I
it's
agree.
not Devil May Cry.
I agree.
Devil May Cry 5 just had like this magic to it. Like throughout the story, like one thing I can say, if you're a Devil May Cry fan, it doesn't hold your hand too much,
Nah.
but you know what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
You know, if you've played the
Yeah.
games, you know what's gonna happen. It's kind of like, oh, this is this and that's that. Okay, cool. Thought I was gonna spoil something.
No,
This is this and
I
that's
was
that.
about to be like, but have you seen the all the videos of them like trying to create the thing
Oh yeah,
before?
I bought the special edition one, and it comes with cutscenes of them doing like the poses or the stuff for the cutscenes,
And it's just, like,
really weird.
It's really funny. There's just like people getting like lowered down.
Yeah,
and you're like,
the game itself is just fun. Story-wise, I'm a lore whore.
You're
Yeah.
I mean,
definitely.
I love me some lore, and
I
it does the job well. It
It
does the
does.
job really,
I
really
mean,
well.
does.
and they pay you well. I haven't finished the story yet, but there's no part in the game where you get bored or they're not giving you something, either story-wise or actual game mechanics new for you to use. And you're always buying new equipment. You're always
missions.
leveling up. I've only gotten one secret room.
Yeah, but
Like-
like lining them up now, almost like Arkham style, like with
Yeah.
the Riddler trophies, having to like
So if you
line
don't know,
up the
there's
spell circle. cool.
So good.
Devil May Cry has this mechanic where they give you like a secret room that you can do, like kind of like Bayonetta or something like that. But you have to find them and then you go and do the tech. So
It did it first. Bayonetta did it second.
I mean, well,
Bayonetta.
MF Dungeonaire story points.
I don't know. I'm just like so
I mean,
into it.
it's
Like,
a lot.
It's a lot.
Overwhelmed.
A lot's
Yeah.
happening. I think what I've enjoyed a lot about it is like they don't take it too seriously.
Yeah.
You know, because I mean, come on now. Like it's
Yeah.
super fun and wild, and they know it. You know it.
But it's just so good.
Yeah, it's really good. And but then at the same time, you know, you've got your dude reading poetry while
Yeah.
he's murdering people.
No, the fact
And then-
Amazing.
the fact that you get different
Lines.
taunts,
Yeah.
and they give you a more style ranking. I'm
it's
just
so good.
just
So you like you murder Ren, and then you're like, let me just.
Oh, when Nero puts on his hood,
It's so good.
it's a wrap.
It's
so
over.
good.
S Styles all day.
All right, so I guess from everybody you could say it's pretty much a buy on
Play
this
it.
side
Get
of
it.
it. Yeah.
Get the
Play it.
game. Play the game.
Please.
Yeah,
Play it.
any system, just get it.
Just
play
do it.
It's
It's
a
good.
All right, so we got our salty clips coming up in a second. Don't forget, we're still gonna get at you in the chat. It's the Basement Everywhere 2050 Esports, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, your mammy's house, all that stuff going on. Like I said, salty clips coming up next, and they are a tad bit salty. Where's our can? Where's our can?
We got it.
We're good.
okay.
We're
We
good.
thought we didn't
Everything's
have
fine.
it, but we did.
Morton's on deck.
Morton's on deck.
Salty clips this week. We got a bunch of games on there. We got some fighting games. We got some Overwatch, and here it goes right now. This is your special.
Oh, there we go.
Oh,
There's League.
We know him. If you're on Twitch, you know who that is.
that I mean,
Oh no!
okay, with the
no.
with the disrespect.
Oh, that was rude.
Don't
I
shake
mean,
my hand. Don't shake my hand.
no GGs over here.
What's
no,
that?
no GGs
What's
over
that?
here.
What's that?
And that,
Oh.
Look at this guy.
ooh, that's just mean.
Oh,
what are you
geez.
doing?
Oh,
Popping.
That's how you know you lost.
Popping.
You just gotta eat
It's like
it.
open a can of soda.
You
and
just
pop
gotta
it.
eat it.
Oh my god.
Whoa!
DX
And the little suck it at the end, man. Jeez.
for no reason at all.
That's
I
just mean.
Oh, dark side.
Oh.
Oh,
No.
passing.
Stop
Stop.
it. Stop
That-
it.
Why?
Stay over there.
Why
Stay
is
over
that
there. Stay over
working?
there.
Why?
Bow. Somebody.
Come on.
Use meter, man.
Come
Use meter. Get to it and then blow him up.
Oh, goodbye.
Oh, that controller's gone.
Yep.
Yeah.
Somebody got a free controller.
No!
Trying to break your best handshake ever.
He tried to like absorb him.
The salt, the salt built up so much he wanted to like
You'll
Mega
never play
Man.
games again.
Mega Man absorb him.
He did.
He needed a regular handshake after that.
Oh my gosh. Uh-oh.
Now this is the funny part about that is Koreans. So like they're
It's like composure,
Yeah.
composure. Lost composure.
yeah, it's pretty bad.
What's about to happen?
Fucking kill myself. Holy fuck, man. Why the fuck do I do that?
You got angry over something?
Nobody likes me.
He's like, do y'all just want me to you want me to die? You want me to just
Nobody is happy.
Yes.
Maybe we should play the game better. Toxic.
yeah.
Kid.
Oh,
There he
there he is.
is.
He's yelling.
My favorite thing about
He's
him.
crying.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he does.
It's okay, man.
He's a little emotional.
That's passion.
My favorite thing
The
about
crazy-
him though is
Crazy passion.
like you don't
Passion.
need any context with him at all.
It's like a.
Salty passion.
Yeah.
So
Now he's
happy.
laughing. Now he's happy. Now
He
he's
went
happy.
through all
Okay, man.
stages.
Yeah, just some grief, just right there.
Yeah.
Boom.
Oh. Here we go. It's coming.
Yo.
Oh God!
Oh, my God.
Oh,
Lights
no.
off.
All right.
Lights
who didn't,
off.
Who didn't pay the electric
No,
bill?
that was the salt. That was the sodium.
Took it out.
That was the sodium. This guy. Final round. I remember this.
Oh man.
Oh man, we didn't get this one.
Ah.
Oh man. That was our salty clips. If you got some salty clips, let us know. We gotta run back that salty clip. That guy, that handshake that he didn't miss. But we'll have it on the next show. But that was from final round.
Something.
Speaking of esports, we got a lot of stuff going on this week. Ninja, everybody's mad at Ninja. Everybody's playing Apex Legends. You know what I mean? Ninja was one of the people who first came out and played Apex Legends, but he actually was paid a bunch of money, about $1 million.
Excuse me?
Yeah, he was paid about $1 million from EA to play.
$1 million.
So if you thought he just played the game because he,
out.
so if you just think he played the game because he liked it, that wasn't the only reason. Does that make you lose faith in Ninja or like?
Well,
What
Ninja's
faith?
like,
Dude, he got paid $1 million. You wouldn't take that check?
I would definitely take that check.
I would 100%.
But there's a lot of his fans that are saying, well, you tricked us, you betrayed
Well,
us,
the
and
thing
things
is,
like that.
he's an influencer, and they understand that if he plays their game, people
Exactly.
are going to watch it, and people are going to
It's
are
kinda-
going to want to play it.
it's kind of like a double-edged sword of things that I get it. Like, who is not going to take $1 million to
Exactly.
play a game? Also, on top of that, a game that's like super popular.
And it's good. It's a good
And
game.
it's a good game.
It's a good
Oh,
game.
God.
And then on top of that, let's also talk
Apex.
about the fact that he's played Fortnite for
Mm-hmm.
how long?
Yeah.
It's like he's been sitting there playing Fortnite forever, and
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like, come on.
To me,
Let him play a new game.
But there,
To me, this is new age marketing right here.
Yeah, it's all
all
that.
they did. They spent $1 million on marketing.
Yep.
He has a huge reach that he can do.
Yeah.
How many battle passes do you think he just sold by doing that?
Probably
million.
You
a
know?
Not a
ton.
million.
So I mean, they made their money back.
They
Plus
probably
a ton.
did.
I mean,
So
like
I
this,
mean, it was a genius strategy.
how many people can be that upset if they're still going to go and play Apex?
Yeah.
Well, okay, but here's some injustice in the world. It's not really. It's only injustice for me, but it's great for everybody else. ESPN is starting a collegiate esports championship.
yeah, that's good.
Which is pretty cool. That's actually a
College.
really great thing.
Education.
I love college and video games.
Except that somebody else already did it first, but that's fine. That's cool. I'm not giving the
Yeah,
salt.
it was
Who did it
ESPN.
first?
ESPN was doing
Yeah.
it.
No, they surely.
Right here.
Yeah, it's right there. It's
Sure
right,
is.
we're
Yeah,
looking
great.
at the thing right
cool.
now.
There, if anybody remembers Heroes of the Dorm,
What?
What's that?
exactly. It was,
Heroes of- What?
it was Heroes of the Storm, you guys.
Is that like the smartest person in the dorm room?
Yep, you
Well,
got it.
some of the
He's
games
the
they got.
hero
Yeah.
of his dorm.
Yeah, one of those
Always
games on
getting
this list
A's
is
in that
not
dorm.
in there anymore, but
So
they
here-
got Overwatch, Street Fighter 5, what is it, Hearthstone, StarCraft, Heroes of the Storm.
Maybe they're gonna bring it.
Overwatch twice is what
Yeah.
I see on there.
Overwatch, and then they have
Don't
that
even
weird
say it.
mobile, like MOBA Overwatch.
Yeah, MOBA Overwatch.
The one where you earn the other Overwatch.
Mobile
skins?
Watch.
Yeah.
MOBA
So,
Watch.
yeah,
Mobile Watch.
Mobile Watch. Yeah.
All right, we got final round happened this weekend in the
It was good.
ATL
Yeah,
Hotlanta.
it was good. It was good.
Oh man, I missed it. I didn't watch much of it. I was working a lot.
Well, as you can
So,
see, we got some of the rankings right here. Punk beat Momochi and reset the bracket. It
Really?
was kind of embarrassing, yeah.
Look at-
Tekken Disrupt beat Trungi. You can see we got the top 8 right there. Look at Punk looking all victorious. Victorious
man.
right there.
He's looking at it.
So Caliber, which is a game I'm putting a lot of hours into, MVZ Lolo MX1. And, we see got some Dragon Ball fighters right
Go
there.
Ichi,
Go
killing
on.
it.
Yeah.
Look at this.
Sonic
And
Fox
taking on
only down
Captain
to number
Nova.
5, actually.
Wow,
yeah.
that's.
But a lot of mechanics of the game
doesn't
changed.
seem
Of
right
course, FS Salt won over
it's-
Anti. And we don't see the guy who been winning all of them pretty
yeah,
much.
Not light. I can't remember his name.
Not Chris
No.
G. Oh, yeah. But
I can't remember his name.
yeah, man, the guy's been winning all of them.
Gone.
Huh?
Gone for.
Not Hungry Box. No, Hungry Box actually haven't been doing that well. Thank you, off-camera guy.
Was it Hungry Bucks? No, it wasn't Hungry Bucks.
We actually got some TO Twitch analytics to show you what games will be played the most on Twitch. Because esports is super important, and these are the games that you're playing right now. So we got that graphic to put up right there.
It's coming.
Put the soda down, Alan. There we are.
Ah, there we go.
Drink it away.
League of Legends with 22.3 million.
Shocker.
Fortnite, just chatting.
No, check this
Just
out though.
talking, yeah.
Check this out. There is a pretty sizable gap between League and Fortnite, and everything else is pretty much closed for the next
Yeah,
4.
exactly.
That's insane.
It's because
League will always dominate Twitch, it seems like.
it's yeah, it's
He's
kind of
just
the
like
thing.
everybody plays League, and then
Eh.
Fortnite's like 17.1 mil, and just chatting. I love this. It's just me. Hey guys, how you doing? It's Loneliest Wolf by Choice here. Just want to talk to you today about my day. My day was awesome. Did the basement. I mean, there's just a bunch of stuff.
0
This is-
followers.
We were talking about
Ouch.
we were talking about the fact that final round came up and there was a Street Fighter, and the thing that we didn't get is any new season. There hasn't been any season for Street Fighter, and one of my favorite Twitch commentators is Flo. He's an ex-player and everything.
Floji-san.
And Floji-san had his own reaction to Capcom not putting out Season 4. Here it is right now.
I agree. Monster Hunter, Resident Evil, Devil May Cry, we have a new Marvel. Oh, wait, no. I'm gonna play you a song. I'm gonna play you a song to explain what's happening, okay?
Comparing the fighting games to the other games.
Like the others, one of these things doesn't belong. Can you tell which thing is not like the other?
So he's not upset or anything.
He's fine. He's fine.
We could have put this in the salt section.
I mean, we all know that song. We've been there.
Floji-san.
Right? These guys know.
Just like in actual esports, is getting real big, and there's consequences to teams not performing.
Oh, yeah.
Well,
Yeah, and
Wow.
so the Los Angeles
Valiant.
Valiant, they were one of the teams in Overwatch League last year they didn't win the championship, but I think they were like they were close. They're like
good.
second or third place, or whatever the case is, right?
not anymore.
They've gone 0-7.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
not
They have not
second or
won.
third place unless everybody else is losing, which
Oops.
0-7 means that's not the case.
Yeah.
Yeah, they've gone 0-7 and they're starting to watch, and they've now fired their head coach.
Yeah.
Well,
So just like in like sports like football, basketball, baseball, if you're okay, now to be fair, they are actually have a different kind of team. They picked up some new players and everything like that, and maybe the team's not gelling together as well.
That happened last year with the Dallas Fuel. Like, they had some of the best players in the game, but putting them together, they just did not vibe together for the longest time.
Yeah.
and that's kind of the thing,
So-
right? It's like, doesn't matter how good everybody is individually if you
Yeah.
can't work.
Yeah, I mean, but you got like
Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba.
League?
That
We
was a
don't
league
talk
joke.
about League.
Thanks, man.
But you know, whatever. It's a better game than Heroes of the Storm, right?
What game are you talking about?
Well, 22.1 people would say yes.
Yeah, I know they sure would.
That's
so you got
They
guys
sure
I didn't see
would.
Heroes of the Storm that was on that list.
I know it wasn't. That's because it's gone.
All right.
That's because it's gone. Thanks, Blizzard.
put your hand up.
Give me.
Put
Salty
your
clips
hand
for
up.
next
Give
week.
it to me. Bring. I'll be washing my face with this tonight. Just watch this. All that good salt.
So you guys play Overwatch, and when you have your teams, what is like the makeup of the teams on Overwatch? Like
Chaos.
Changes with each year's
Pure,
meta.
Absolute
Yeah.
chaos.
unadulterated
Yeah, it's a mess.
chaos.
Yeah,
It's a
it's
mess.
nightmare. I mean, it changes each year with like the meta as it goes on. Some characters get better through nerfs or buffs or anything like that. Some people get worse. You've got like your goats comp and stuff like that they always do. So there's always something that changes each year.
Yeah.
But it's like sometimes these people have been some of the best players out there for being known as like this one character, and you might run into the issue of just not changing your character.
Yeah.
And each of these characters might play this character the greatest in the world, but putting them together might just be a bad comp.
Yeah.
And they'll run into the issue where they'll just keep getting stomped on each time. So it could be stuff like that.
Yeah, and there's trades, right? There's actual like legit behind trades. Like people are getting traded from one team to the next team
Oh,
and
yeah.
things like that. And there's
That
money
happens.
caps and everything like that. And with Overwatch and a lot of shooters, America has to compete with Korea.
Yeah.
You know, they're like the big, like in Japan, like Japan's the big guys for the fighting game scene, and they will be there for that. So like, but I mean, like I'm trying to figure out what's the reason why the team just had that nucleus anymore.
Well, it could be a lot of things. It could be like the way that they're used to their team leader team calling like plays and stuff, and then maybe the new guy doesn't do it the way they think, or maybe like they're used to playing a certain specific way, or something like that. You
Or
never know.
Multiple people might have been used to being the team leader.
Right.
And now it's like you have a
Like-
battle of like who's the real leader. of
Right,
the
like
group,
it's like,
you
or
know?
they feel like, well, I'm a better shot caller, and it's like,
Speaking of fighting games, Tekken, the World Cup series is coming out, and it's final round is like the beginning of the FGC season, basically, wherever the case is, right?
So it all starts with Tekken.
Yeah.
Excuse me. I'm seeing a lot of numbers for money prize pools.
Yeah,
Oh my
Few
yeah.
zeros on there.
That's 185K.
Yeah.
Excuse me for Tekken.
Ooh.
And so wait a minute, hold on, wait, hold the phones. People are playing Tekken now? People are playing Tekken now?
It's because of Negan. Walking Dead Negan.
Of course.
Yeah,
Negan.
it's got that
Of course.
AMC money
It's-
behind it
course.
now.
that's
I'm
what
saying
it
that
is.
because when we have local tournaments and we put out Tekken, nobody comes to play Tekken. But if you ask somebody about Tekken, they're like, "Oh,
Hey,
I play
greatest
Tekken.
Tekken
I'm a
player in the
Tekken.
world."
I'm the greatest Tekken player in the
Hey,
world."
$185,000, I'll pick up Tekken and start playing.
I mean,
so.
Tekken 7 is that game. It's actually got a lot of steam, got a lot of players. The community is really outspoken a lot more than it has been
Yeah.
in previous years. It's crazy.
Wait a minute. We forgot to tease this thing at the beginning of the show.
Oh yes.
Oh my gosh, how can I forget? So Kerry
Kerry Tagawa.
Tagawa. If
Yep.
you don't know who he is, your soul is mine. He is the
Meaning that
Yeah,
he played
he was
Shang
the-
Tsung. It was
In Mortal
Yeah.
Kombat.
In the Mortal
movie.
Kombat movie, he played Shang Tsung.
Yeah, we think that he might be the mocap person or the design person for the new Shang Tsung MK11, but we got our own very own MF Dungeoneer to go and out to a movie premiere and check it out. So you want to go ahead? And tell
Yeah,
us?
I went to the movie premiere for Looking in the Mirror, which is a movie that was made here in Orlando,
Nice.
actually, which is
Town.
pretty cool. And Kerry Tagawa was in it. He played a very brief role in it, and then I got to talk to him about his good old Shang Tsung.
Let's see what it is. Roll them.
And what your role was in the movie.
Kerry Hiroyuki Tagawa, and I appear in the early part of the film as a man who was part of her life for a very short time, but we had a very quick, strong connection. And I'm very excited to be part of this project for that.
So how was it working with the young Liliana?
She was amazing. She was definitely a force of nature. There's nothing you had to do to get her to be there. She just, and you know, actors, we work our careers to be in a space where you're present, where you're available to present what you're about. She's just a natural. She was there.
So how did you feel about the story and the whole?
Yeah, it's not a news story, but in that way, how it's told is what makes the difference. And I feel like everybody that was involved was committed. And that makes a big difference, you know. In film, you never know who's going to show up, but it felt very, very natural to be there with everybody.
Great. And I have one more question for you. You've been teasing it on Twitter. We've all been kind of watching. Are you going to reprise your role as Shang Tsung in Mortal Kombat 11? We got to know.
You got to know?
We got to know.
You're not going to hear it from me.
Oh, come on. I'm dying. I'm dying.
No, I've been saying to everybody, I'm not.
Yeah.
Yeah, but nobody believes me.
Oh, we want it so bad.
Well, I want it so bad, but honestly, not.
No. Well,
Maybe next time.
maybe next time. Come on, you got to bring it back.
Well, and there's always magic.
There we go.
Yeah.
That's it. Well, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.
It's
So, wow.
yeah. I just want to point out. Did you guys see how happy he was when I brought it
Yeah.
up?
He was like, "Oh, what do you mean?
He
I
was
don't
talking.
know."
He was being.
Coy.
Oh my gosh.
He was all he's talking about the movie and he's absolutely like talking very how great it was and all this stuff. Like, yes, it's great. And then I'm like, hey, Mortal Kombat though, and he's like,
First of all, let's give a hand clap. Hand clap. Our first interview on The Basement,
Yes,
MF
we've
Dungeoneer.
I did it.
So I guess the only question is, do we believe him?
Yeah, I do. I do believe him. I was very sad about it. Yes, I know. I know. Let me turn it back to you when you talk. Yes, I learned that. Did you know that you want to turn the mic back and forth? Didn't know that.
Yes,
Learned a thing.
It's a thing.
Yeah. What do you have to say about that?
Listen, it was like
Oh, jeez, there's two. There's three. There's too many mics. Too many mics in my face.
Listen, also, I want to point out that thing is like huge.
Yeah,
and how does that feel like?
Very fuzzy.
Like it's like here.
I don't believe him.
Wind guard.
I think he's trolling us.
I don't think so.
I think he really is in the game, and he because you know Ed Boon would if he would have said yes, Ed Boon would have came out of the microphone. Wow!
That code, and then like he grabbed him and
He's
goes
under
I believe
under
him, but-
silence by like punishment of fatality if he
Yeah,
talks.
yeah.
That's why.
No friendships.
So yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, if you lied to me, Carrie,
we'll find you. And we got Rage Quit replays coming up next. This is the funniest part, and we got some good ones today. Rage Quit replays going right now. You know what this is. If you don't know, we get the Rage Quits and then we replay it. If I can get it up.
Can't imagine how we got the
Struggle.
title for
Guess
that
what?
segment.
I went into your email and I changed the password, and look what came in. The StarCraft 2 beta key.
I remember that.
I remember how much you really wanted this when we were going out because you love video games so much. I deleted the.
All right, can we pause it really quick? Pause
yeah.
it really quick.
Lots of questions.
This is a great Rage Quit because it's not a video game. This is a relationship quit.
It is.
This is a Rage Quit, relationship Rage Quit.
Yeah, it's a little.
All right, you gotta sound better.
I'm kind of like, why did he break up with her?
I don't know. She's
I
such a
don't
pleasant
know what-
person.
Maybe it's
don't
because of
know.
the way she
Maybe-
keeps calling him Brad.
Maybe,
Brad,
maybe she's
listen.
gonna email the codes back to him. Let's keep it going. Let's see what
I mean,
happens.
Yeah, that's a fax machine back there, right?
Oh no! Oh God! That's a
it's the
shredder.
fax?
That's a shredder.
Oh.
That's a shredder. Oh,
That's not the fax.
can we rewind it just to her face?
Ooh,
Look at that.
Brad.
She just is.
Dang it,
not-
Brad.
Rage, just rage.
I know
She's
this. I know this
unhappy.
is an old Rage Quit, but
Yeah.
where is
It's
she
old.
buried at?
Well, hey Brad.
So
Brad, where
couldn't
are
get
you?
my StarCraft code.
Brad.
Couldn't get my StarCraft code.
Let's keep it going, Alan.
Bring us Brad. Give me the real Brad.
Oh, is that the ninja?
The ninja
There he goes.
being a
PUBG?
very calm person as he
Whoa! He just went full Vegeta mode just
Yeah,
now.
yeah,
did.
powered up.
Can we go back to the Vegeta mode one more time? Because I'm pretty sure he just went
He
beyond.
ascended.
He's going back. No. This is what it's like to go beyond.
Beyond.
Oh,
Oh, we got Is that soldier? Is that soldier? That soldier.
Why did she scream? And why is there nothing on screen?
I mean, there's nothing
Cats
on
are evil.
screen.
kitty.
Cats are evil.
No, they're
Yeah.
not. They're wonderful
She just
creatures.
messed them up on Overwatch. You
That's
said
not
that.
evil. You're not giving me
Troll.
attention. You got to give him like a little fake controller, and then like I'm helping.
You're a trolling cat.
I should send you pictures of my cat biting the crap out of me. That's
So
what you do.
he's ticklish, right?
Honey, listen, these kids
Oh,
trash
oh,
I'm trying you, Death Blossom.
pajamas.
And he's done. Oh, he's got put to sleep. No. Yeah. Oh, bye.
oh no, she needs to leave.
Don't touch me
That's
right now.
just, that's just mean.
That's
needs
literally like, give me attention. You're gonna get the bad attention now.
You're gonna get the attention from all
Let's bring it back.
reliable.
Let's bring it back.
That's
he
great.
Said, he said, we'll put you outside. That was a Flintstones reference.
Yeah.
Straight to the moon.
Yeah, good. Hey, let's
Bang
run that
boom.
back. Run it back.
Straight to the moon.
See that hand from out of nowhere?
Don't touch me right now, woman.
Oh my god.
Meanwhile, he's been dead.
I mean, if you have headphones on, you
she
know what
just
that's
won't
like
quit.
to get a message.
she
You're
just
like,
won't
ah.
Next time, do the dishes, Brad.
Brad.
But that's the wrong guy.
StarCraft code's
Is
gone.
that Brad?
Him.
Maybe
That
that's
was Brad.
Maybe that was Brad.
Poor Brad.
Oh, Brad.
First off, I want to rage quit because he's playing Winston and he's playing him far better than I am.
He needs help. He needs help. He needs help.
Not good at the game.
Oh my
not
god.
good at
Somebody help him.
He needs help.
That's
No, the
rude.
game.
That's rude
the
coming
entire-
from a
Nope.
subpar
My stats say differently.
Well,
Oh, look,
Oh,
even in Overwatch, you can somebody to befriend.
even in Overwatch.
And you got Rage Quit, send them in. Get in the chat. 25th Esports, it's the basement. Glad you guys here. All right, that's going to do it for our show. It's been a jam-packed show. Game Developers Conference is going on right now. Did I miss it? Did I bring
No,
it?
the cast, they were showing like everything. What's
okay.
going on? Oh no!
I got a minute left.
Where's
Where are we? Where are we?
We're here.
Where
Oh,
are
we're
we?
everywhere. 2050 Esports. Check it down at the bottom. That's it. That's 20. No,
Okay.
God.
All right, but we'll be back in the basement next
Look at
week,
your
Wednesday.
fading away.
So
Oh, you're disappearing.
Good shows don't disappear.
Someone go
They
back to
just
the
fade
future.
away.
Help my mom and dad get
I'm
together.
Red K.
The Loneliness Wolf by choice.
Lionheart X.
MF Dungeon here.
And this is the basement. It's going to get crazier, guys. Like I said, Game Developers Conference going on right now. More stuff coming up next week. Get out of 2050 Esports, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. We'll see you guys next week in the basement. Deuces. Oh, be good, be safe. And you can't be good, don't get caught.
That one. There.
Yeah.
You got it.
Yeah.
You did it.
I did it.